Music's a little bit louder. I think I was listening to news at the end of last session. Yeah, there we go. Hi, everybody. How are we all doing today? It's been a long time since we all get to hang out. So first, I would like to say welcome. Welcome to the person among us that has that very manly hair. Welcome. We missed you.
Hi, Rena.
No, I was going to say, no, Rena was the manly feet. You ruined it. Rena was the manly feet. That was what we had discussed.
You discussed it. I never agreed to anything.
Excuse me. You're the one that had actually seen her and confirmed it.
That is not true.
You said, wow, it's like Ronald McDonald. Whoa, Jesus Christ, that was, I won't lie. That surprised me.
It looks weird with the glasses. It
Actually,
can't, hold on.
No, it actually looks good with the glasses. It works because there's scars behind it, not in front of it.
Yeah.
It actually
Should have
works.
been a dude, man.
Are you attracted to yourself right now? Is that what just happened?
It's beard. That's what I'm saying. No, that's what they said. I'm just saying. Should have been a
No,
guy
Rena's
instead.
attracted to herself. Let's be real.
Rena.
She's got to do that coach voice, and then she'll really.
No! Oh my god.
It doesn't
Nope.
work when you put your hand up there, though. That doesn't work.
I know. Then
No,
it
no.
cuts it off.
I'm sorry, Rena. It has been requested by chat. You can see chat is blowing up right now. Yours is probably lagging. Just facial expression. That you need to put that back on and do Coach's voice for us.
Who requested that? I don't see that anywhere.
Chat's blowing up. Oh man, let's see. The Game Mummy, Lightning Dragon.
Oh man.
Polita 300. Everybody is.
I don't see that anywhere.
It's all blowing up. It's all blowing. Oh,
Hold on.
Jeez.
No.
It's blowing up in there.
Hold on. Question.
Yeah.
If I roll a nat 20, Rena, will you do it?
Yeah, I will.
I've asked my wife that before, and she always tells me no. Waiting.
Am
for
I
it.
even in roll 20? Oh yeah, I am.
I have to
Okay.
type the message to go with it.
Okay.
He's making it official.
It's got to be very official.
Make it artificial.
Damn, it's an 8.
Oh no!
Oh.
No! You have to roll it in roll 20.
Oh.
Yeah, for you it doesn't count unless it's in roll.
Oh,
20.
I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought you were gonna do. Oh.
See, Rena agrees. That's the only one that counts. 20!
Yep.
Oh, it says it's 20. Oh my God, it's so funny. It's a 20. You see that?
Oh, weird.
I
Yeah.
see it's 20 right there.
Yeah.
Rena,
What
now
is
you
that?
gotta do it.
14?
You gotta do it. You gotta know.
It was a
14?
14.
No, it's on the crook. It's definitely a 20. Definitely a 20. All right, Rena, we're waiting. Waiting for him to. Oh.
I don't see a 20 there.
The best part about the voice to me is still this.
I have to do the. I have to do
This one thing.
You know what's funny? When you put that face on, especially when you're doing that motion, you definitely remind me of Mike. You definitely reminds me of Mike.
You
Definitely.
can't do that one thing. There, that's how you do it without moving your head.
There you go. Yeah. I'll have to. I just feel like I can like get throatier if I like move my head with it. You know what I
That's
mean?
fair. I do.
Cryptic.
My
I get
voice isn't that
very-
low.
I get very animated, like totally. My
Yeah.
eyes get so
Yeah, you have
big
to
when I
like do the
this.
whole hand movements.
And
Yes.
like totally.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, Cryptic is going to for your anniversary. He's buying you a beard.
He likes the beard.
He likes the beard.
I don't blame him.
I don't blame him either.
It's fine.
He's
It's
got a beard.
understandable.
He wants you to have a beard. He wants to get all tangled up. You know what I mean?
It's okay. Totally.
Yeah. No, it's 100%.
That's how you lock it down.
7's a lucky number. Cryptic, you're getting lucky, Cryptic. 7, you're getting lucky, Cryptic. That's all I got. I don't really have anything else. So.
Cryptic world for the coat. Okay, we're gonna talk about that later. Anyway. So
man,
what
tread,
is-
listen, tread? Go ahead.
What's even happening in Regicide? It's
Yeah.
been so long.
We're in the town. Yondis was doing something off for back in time, and we were chilling in a town trying to find a cleric to fix your hand.
Yeah, I was. Wow, you actually remembered that extremely
And
well.
we
I won't
had
lie,
the
it took me 10 moments to get
Nightingale.
there.
The night we last spoke with Nightingale, who kind of knew where that was and was trying to get information that she was getting out of. Was it Rena? She got information out of Rena or Elijah. I can't remember. But we were staying at an inn there. I don't know why my health is only a 50 but a 70, but I remember there's a reason for that. So
You got your ass kicked a little bit.
I couldn't remember if we rested at the end. I think we were talking about level up or no level up, and I can't remember. We definitely slept at an end.
Yeah, honestly, it was short enough time frame from when you guys had run away or whatever from those creatures. I mean, there's not enough dangers. Remember, you ran from them. You ran to the tower. They were being douchebags. You're like, we should just kill them. Nah, we should just leave. And you guys decided to just leave.
Yeah, and I talked to that one guy in the tower and tried to offer him food, and he was like, you're gonna poison me, and I'm like, no.
Like, wise would you think that eyes has poisons? Clearly its venoms. I means. No.
No, I don't have venom. Remember, I can't bite unless I'm in snake form. Or what? I mean, what?
We don't kink shame. So you, yeah, so that's kind of like where you guys left off. The one thing that we didn't discuss, because honestly, we've all been busy lately, except for Messi. He's never doing anything. We've all been busy lately. The one thing we didn't discuss was this session. Are we actually doing a real session, or are we like having a interlude in between, hang out, talk about direction, and stuff like that? Because it's been usually the first session after a long while is a blow-off session anyways, and it's been like 34 days or something like that since we had Tyler alone. You know, what's up, Tyler?
I was going to say we did need to discuss the pathing, because Nightingale suggested one path over the path that Elijah knew, and going through the actual front where battle is taking place, as opposed to trying to go through the place where it's peaceful.
I think we decided on that.
Yeah, I think we decided to go that route.
Yeah.
You're talking about going through Ravenhold, and by having a non-session, it actually allows me to slightly elongate the amount of time that Joey has to wait before he gets to see somebody walk into Ravenhold. And you know, it's just kind of funny to watch Joey squirm and suffer. So yeah. Is this the full group?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Hold on, is somebody missing? Oh, what is that? Roll call.
I could see how Rena here.
Oh, I know who's missing. One sec.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. There he is.
Hey, Ophios.
Ophios.
Josh is also here, but he's too short to be seen in the camera view, so he's
that's
around.
true.
You'll hear him talk from time to time.
I'm kind of stuck.
That's how you have to say now the rest of the game.
Dude, that would destroy your back.
Oh, 100%, and my neck.
And your pussy and your crack.
I really was thinking that in my head. I was like, don't say it, don't say it.
I actually have no idea what the reference was, so it's okay. Poor Josh. I just opened up the app. That's funny. All right. Anyways, yes, Cupid Dodger. This is the full crew.
So we're going through Ravenhold. I think Rena said she didn't even want to report any info to what's her name.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we decided not to even bother.
Because Rena feels guilty about what happened to a certain person that touched a certain sword.
Well, and she talked to Elijah about it, and he was like, nah, it's not. I was like, okay, you know, it's fine. We'll just avoid that. Because we had an aside while you were talking to Nightingale. That's what I remember.
Yeah, it was actually a really important one, too.
Which I don't remember anything of, so.
Okay. We'll touch back on that in 1 second. So just to answer something, or to go back to something Cupid Dodger. Cupid, on this channel, all the campaigns are 3 PCs. My preference has always been 3 PCs. When you have 4 or more PCs, people have to vie for time to roleplay, camera time for the character, so on and so forth. So I usually run with 3, almost always. Yes, Leslie. Yes.
Hi, can I use the bathroom? No.
Oh, no.
No, I'm sorry. I was joking, Scott. That's like accurate height, by the way.
I mailed you. Excuse me. I mailed you.
You mailed me?
Yes, I mailed you a cup. Use the cup.
Oh yeah, it's right here somewhere. I'll find it.
Yeah, it has a splash card. Use the cup.
I was gonna back you up. I joined not an amateur campaign, but I joined a campaign that my friends were doing. And when I joined up, I didn't realize that there were 10 PCs, and I joined with another friend of mine. So there were 12 PCs, and I missed last week, or this week I should say. I missed.
But did they miss you?
No, they were fighting a boss. He said it was probably going to take 2 sessions to do the dungeon to fight the boss. We're on session 3, and last session was half a boss fight. It was like 5 hours long, and everyone got 3 turns.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, that's not even that to me. I'm sorry. More than I would say 5 is the cap of what I'm willing to be a part of, because that's 6 people at the table. It's 6 voices vying for attention. If you assume 4 hours of play, 6 voices, I mean, do the math on how much time each person gets. That's not much. So, assuming equal distribution, and that includes the DM, mind you. Like, that's not good. All right. Bolita, you're a douche. All right. So, back to what you guys are talking about. You, Ophios and Rena did have a bit of an aside before. She actually pulled you to the side because one of the things that you wanted to talk about was like which direction you wanted to go, who it is that you can trusting what's her name, remembering who she was, that kind of thing. Because if you remember, there's actually that moment where what's his name? I think it was what the hell's his name? Elijah was actually inside the room, kind of divulging a bit of information. And he was, with his insanely high observation, he was able to like hear when you guys were done talking and listening at the door or whatever it was. So you guys had your little aside out there about kind of like what the path was, who you can trust, so on and so forth. It was kind of like a good moment for Ophios's continued development, so and so, or redevelopment, I should say. So on and so forth. So.
If only I could remember it.
Oh, you remember the conversation, obviously. Oh, should we check the VOD? Should we check the VOD?
I'm okay with either. I think it's up to you, like whatever you think. Because I feel like we're at that point where it's like, okay, well, we know where we're going. We know what we're doing. The major issue is just Rena's hand, obviously, because that's not getting any better.
We wanted to find that cleric, but that cleric is gone somewhere.
Not here, yeah.
That we were told, apparently, Steve was telling me there's a mage in town. I don't know
what it was is you guys are looking for different avenues of maybe being able to heal your hand and so on and so forth, and different ways of being able to find bits of information, et cetera, et cetera. There happens to be a powerful mage in town that you heard about, that might be able to assist you guys in what it is that you're trying to do. Certainly not getting from A to B. You guys are inside Dreadstone at the moment, and from Dreadstone, you would just be heading. Excuse me. My apologies. You'd be heading actually not west, because that would bring you through the combat zone. You wanted to
I thought where we were heading.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Am I confused? Were you guys going through the combat zone, or are you going north? Through. No, you guys walked away from Ravenhold. You did not want Ravenhold, correct?
Correct.
Oh, I won't lie.
I think that's why we decided we weren't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's why we decided we weren't going to talk to her. Was
the war front.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
That makes sense now.
So you had a couple days to kill before you guys are going to be traveled safely through the war front, because you were not going to go through Galdaria. You're actually going to go through Yovance, through the actual slave state nation, you know? Like, okay, cool. That's where you guys were going. I'm so sorry. It's just because that crossover and then how much time has passed, and then December being, you know, so it was just, yeah. But we're back.
At least I think that's what we decided. I have to watch the
No.
No,
That
you're right.
100% is correct. It took me a moment for that to click. Cool. Let me just make sure I'm still sort of Nightingale, RC. Okay, cool. Yep, they're just confirming. Cool. Thank you guys. You're always better than me. Hey, thank you all my my little DMs. Thank you, DMs. Ooh. All right.
Careful, you might accidentally touch Josh.
No, he's busy. He's busy. So it'd be so funny if you saw like a hand pop up like.
What's the command for who's in the campaigns? I forget.
Use the exclamation point and then the name of the campaign, I believe. Yeah.
Full name?
Exclamation point regicide. Yep.
Oh.
Rena's like, how do I spell regicide?
Thanks.
RC was that?
No, I was trying to. I put RC, but
yeah, RC is just the details. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so let's continue on then. So with the that all being said, you did know that there was the mage in town, a mage that you could possibly use to get your hands on certain assets. You guys actually had coin, didn't you? I think you actually got
Not
some loot.
Ophios. Ophios has no money. Somebody got money, but I don't remember.
I think I have the money.
I have 300 gold.
I have 284.
Don't worry, Josh. You don't have a command. You're good.
You have more than that, Rena. You have 1,150 in the bag of holding.
Oh, I always forget about the bag of holding.
Yondis has dough, though. Yondis has a lot of money.
Gee, if only he were here.
How do you know that?
Because it's in the ROI bank.
Oh, well, you guys can have that.
Oh, yeah. Yondis wouldn't have had that. So technically, we have all of Yondis's money, too.
Yeah, he's dead.
Wow. I mean,
I forgot about Yondis's money that was in the bag of holding.
Wouldn't we have already taken that?
We haven't used it yet. It's 1650 gold, 35 silver, 13 copper.
Okay.
You know what? We're moving that to Ophios. It's Ophios' money now.
Is that what my
I
life
was like,
worth
here's
to
your.
you? 1,600 gold. That's it.
That's what you left.
so what would your characters want to do with the 3 days they have to spare? Would they just try to lie low and relax? Would they try to take advantage of the town that they're in? Specifically, when I say that, I'm actually referring to Rena, because Dreadstone is a mining town. I shouldn't say that. That's actually unfair. A mining town is usually a small little hamlet, barely more than that, of specifically the people that work in the mines and their families. That this is a town that makes most of its commerce off of its like small little hamlets or whatever. So this is Dreadstone is a place that has ore pulled from mines nearby and brought here because it actually has the ability to smelt the metal into better grades and to forge stuff. So you have access to quality minerals here. I don't know if you would want to take advantage of that during the time that you're here, or if Ophios was trying to, I don't know, continue doing some sort of meditation, or if he had anything in mind specifically. And certainly, what's his face? Elijah. If Elijah had anything he'd want to do, he's heard that there's a powerful mage here, but a powerful mage usually means one thing. So I'm not sure what you guys would have in mind for all of this.
I mean, I think it's worth it to try to at least find the mage. But then also maybe I could take a look at our weapons and see how they're doing. Like if I need to fix them up or, whatever. But yeah, I mean, she'd have a look around. Maybe even some of the shops too. See if we can stock up on anything. If I remember correctly, I don't know that we have any healing potions.
We do.
Do we?
Let me check the one that matters. Yes, we have 2 minor wounds or major wounds. Or wait, which one is the one that's supposed to be higher? CMW or CLW?
M is as moderate, L is light.
Okay, so we have 4 greater healing and 2 healing.
You just change the names, man.
Yeah, listen, you always give us the normal thing, so I just put them next to each other in parentheses that it's greater healing and healing.
Okay.
I just wanted to confirm that I had it correct, okay?
When
So
was the last time
have-
we opened the box
We haven't opened the chest in a while.
or the chest?
You haven't opened the chest in a very long time, and more than that, your chest. Actually, I don't think you know that.
Well, we do know that it like
Combined
took in
with
the other chest.
You do
Yes.
know that, yes.
Yeah, we know that. Okay. Yeah, maybe we open the chest too, just to see kind of like what kind of supplies we can stock up on.
For a
Just prep
particular
work.
reason, Ophios is going to be doing a lot of meditation and trying to get memory back, but also trying to work on his understanding his magics and capabilities, particularly teleportation,
Teleportation. All right. Cool.
because of the thing that he wants to do back at that other place.
Ah, I understand what place you're talking about. Wink, wink, nod, nod, wink, nod. So, Rita, you pull out the chest.
Yes.
You open it up. You notice something very different about the chest. It is because do you guys have the only chest now? No.
Yes.
I thought you said we did.
Yeah, because Thronekeeper left theirs behind.
Yeah.
So you open up the chest and you notice something very strange when you open the chest. Immediately, sorry, when you make the chest appear in front of you, you notice something immediately strange when it appears in front of you. It is the same chest as before, but it seems to have a bit more of a resonance coming off of it. Like before, it just looked like a very ornate but mundane chest. And so you opened it up, and inside you saw the swirls and whatnot of darkness and light kind of going around each other. Now you can actually see that when the chest appears, it seems to have almost like an emanation of magical energy coming off of it. You can like feel almost like a warmth or a glow coming off of it. Not a visible glow. Like you don't actually see like, oh, I turn the lights off and it's glowing. But like you can like feel that it has almost like a brilliance in and of itself, right? Which it just seems strange and seems different. I imagine
before we could see like a light kind of side and a dark side.
When you
Is
open
that right?
it, correct. When you open it, you haven't even opened it yet, yeah.
Oh, I thought, okay.
So as you go to open the chest, so as you walk towards it with the intention of opening it, on its own, it actually opens up on its own. When you look inside, you can actually see the chest is different now. Different than it was before. Instead of having just like almost like a swirling mix of almost like yin and yang kind of happening, with a little bit of light into the dark, a little bit of dark into the light, and swirling around each other. Your chest always kind of focused more on the a little bit more dark than it did light, whatever it might be, right? It seems like it's much more organized. In the center of the chest, when you open it, it actually looks like, it's weird. It looks like a mirror. When you look in the mirror, you don't see like your own reflection. You actually see the top of the inside of the chest. Not your own reflection, wave your hand over it, nothing like that, right?
I'm a vampire, confirmed? No.
On the left side, there is the swirling black. On the right side, there's the swirling white. There is enough space kind of around where this seemingly mirror is set that there's a little bit of crossover from the two sides, but it's much, much more organized than it was beforehand. You can much more easily kind of like, ooh, I want to lean this way over that way. But you definitely...
Sorry.
Poggers, bro.
Hey, you can't say that.
You can say poggers. Poggers is okay. The person is not okay. The person is a terrible person.
Yeah, the term is fine.
Yeah, the term is fine. Messy. We can get a poggers messy, please.
I mean, did you? Twitch also announced that it's going to just be a cycling. Anyway, there's going to be a whole new thing they're doing with it, which.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, plus cycling through Kappa and all them too.
It's going to cycle through different people of the community.
That's cool. That's actually really
the
cool.
The Pog mode is going to be like each time it's used, it's like a different face.
I saw that idea on Twitter. That's
just for poggers.
That's sick.
That's cool. Poggers.
Yeah.
You know what they should do, though, Tyler? You know what they should really involve in the like cycling is doggers.
Nope.
Definitely some doggers.
Why did I know you were gonna say that, bro? You're in the wrong place for that, dude.
You know what I really think they should have? Joggers.
I'm pretty sure there is a dog pog emote.
Gosh.
But I don't remember what it's called. I have to look it up.
It's called doggers. So the styrofoam and everything. So what was it? So Rita, assuming you're the one that approaches the chest, and we'll assume that Elijah's nowhere around because nobody likes his face, and assume except for of course what's his name? Wow, I'm a bad person.
Lance.
Hold on. Vince Exel. Except for Vince Exel. Vince Exel likes his face. Sorry, Vince Exel. When you approach it, and you of course see this as well, Tyler, you see that there's again a lot more order to it than it was before, with that almost like mirror in the middle of it. As you approach, what do you do? Ooh, hello, Lundane.
Ophius has never seen this.
Roll me an intelligence check.
He remembers seeing it the one time in the temple, but I don't know if he has any other info about it.
Roll me intelligence check, sir.
Ooh, I accidentally clicked the thing. All right. Hello,
Soul Saul, rating me with your party of yourself. I appreciate your raid, Soul Saul. You can raid me anytime.
All right.
You don't-
Terrible intelligence check.
No memory, Rena. You're on your own with this one because Messy's being weird. So I assume he's elsewhere. Actually,
I don't know why he
was
would be
taken.
elsewhere.
He was taken.
Okay. We're just not concerned. It's fine.
I presume this
It's
is
been
not
that way for months now.
related magic, so.
Correct.
Been that way for 24 years.
I don't know why my brain wants to do this, but like, is there any way that I could like kind of go and reach in between the two?
Yeah. So you go reach
Like
in
touch the
to
mirror?
touch the mirror, and your hand passes through the mirror. It's one of those things where at first you like recoil your hand, you're like, what the hell? And touch the mirror. And you reach through, and eventually as your arm reaches down far enough, you feel it. You touch the inside of the wooden chest.
Once more with feeling.
Hey, I
That's
can hold
weird.
normal items now.
What do you do?
But nothing's in there. Like I just feel like
No,
the
you
inside
just
of
feel the inside, the domed inside of the wooden chest. You feel it, but not the one that is above you because the chest is open. You're reaching into the chest. You feel the wooden inside of the chest over there.
Oh, I guess she'll reach back out and pick one of the sides. I don't know.
No,
What's-
I mean, like, do you just like touch it and go, huh? And pull your hand back out?
Yeah, like I don't know that she would do anything specifically because if there's nothing in there, then it doesn't really matter.
Okay, no problem. So anyways, yeah, you, oh no. So you, it's not Christmas. So you, which side would you reach towards? The, predominant dark or the predominant, white? Well, actually, black or white.
The white side.
Okay, you reach
Just
in.
out of curiosity.
And just because we want to have Messy feel like he's involved in some way, Messy, why don't you go ahead and roll me a D100?
No.
Just for funsies, thank you. Shinny, because it's not dinner time.
Five.
Wow.
Is that good?
Yeah, super good. So you reach into the chest, and you actually, when you reach in, you grab, you're feeling around until you try to grab something. Now, don't forget beforehand, when you reach into the chest, you can feel it kind of like grabbing back at you. Like it's trying to take you. It's trying to take, not you physically, not trying to pull you in necessarily, but it's literally sapping you of your life, sapping you of your strength. As you do so, and it's much stronger than it was beforehand, immediately remove 2 HD from your character. You lose 2 that you can use today. If you get a night's rest, a full night's rest, you're fine. You'll actually be able to, it won't affect you at all. But remove 2
I don't
HD.
know. Were we at full
Hit
health?
dice.
Yeah, you guys actually had
Oh,
a
thank
full
you.
night's rest, so you would have at least gotten back your half HD or whatever it was.
Yeah, so you go down 2 hit dice.
Okay, got it.
So you reach in until you finally feel something squishy. Whatever it is, it feels a little squishy. Like it almost feels like, kind of like you're grabbing like a fleshy, squishy something. It's like, well, this is weird, and kind of like running your fingers along it, but probably not investigating it too much because you're like, okay, well, I got something, I gotta start pulling it out. You start pulling something out that feels spherical, and when you finally do pull it out, you're holding it, and it almost looks like a spherical, but not perfectly so, sponge, like squishy, fleshy thing in your hand. It definitely feels like it's full of some sort of like liquid or something on the inside.
A sponge, you say?
Yeah, it's actually about it's about the same texture of tiramisu. Yeah, if you
You said,
apply,
you said it's a sponge?
oh no,
Squidward, have you seen SpongeBob?
Rena, can you tell me what level your character is real quick?
7.
7, 8.
8?
who
we level up?
Appreciate.
I had to ask because
I have
my
8.
Okay, then I accidentally leveled up when I shouldn't have leveled up.
Okay.
Because mine says 9.
All right. So, Rena, you pull out this, and you see this as well, Ophios, strange, spongy, spherical thing that has like a bit of a squishiness to it. And when you pull it out, and just even playing with it in your fingers for a moment, just like a little bit of like a squish, squish, without squeezing too hard, just like testing the, just like the texture of it, you can see it's almost like a little bit of like a secretion comes off of it when you do so. It's clear. It's not like it's milky or like colored in any way, like red, blue, green, nothing like that. It's just like a clear liquid, slight amount comes out, kind of like if you were holding a sponge in the sink. You apply a little bit of pressure, a little bit of water would come out, right? As you let go of that squishiness, and you allow it to just kind of like sit there, it'll slowly kind of absorb that squishiness back in.
Weird. Elphios has detect magic, right?
He does.
So I'd probably ask him, I'm not sure what this is. Could you see if it's magical? Kind of hold it out in front of him.
I cast detect magic, and I guess I need to roll another intelligence check or arcana check.
Yeah, you can roll me an arcana. Actually.
Oh my god, the glasses.
If you can go ahead and roll for me a medicine check. I couldn't remember the name, I won't lie.
19.
So, are you happy with your 19?
There, it's 21.
Okay. With your 21, it feels like you're set up professional audio and audio settings. What is this thing that just popped up on my Zoom thing? Tyler, did your voice just get quiet?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. No, I think you just looked away from your microphone. That's why. This is weird. All right. Show in meeting option. Music and professional audio. This is weird. Okay. So I just popped something up on my thing. So you get a 21. Looking at this thing, you actually get you detect that it's magic, but more importantly, it's not it's not magic in the sense that it's some sort of like necrotic powerful thing that's going to
consume my soul.
Consume souls or anything like that. It's not magic in the sense that it's going to be some sort of illusion to like disguise what it is that you're seeing. It's actually magic in the sense of abjuration and transmutation, specifically for the sake of defense and preservation, and holding like a strong form, so it's not as easily kind of like ruptured. That's the kind of magic you see coming off of it, also providing a degree of sustenance for whatever it is, because whatever it is, you kind of get the indication you think it might be alive.
If Ophios tells Rena that, she might drop it.
He would simply say, I see magics that are this, basically what Scott said. And then I'll
Abjuration
say,
and conjuration? Is that what you said?
Is it moving? Except he doesn't talk like that. Is it moving?
She'll pay more attention to it. Maybe hold it with both of her hands and tell if it's moving at all.
You're holding it still, kind of like you're like, okay.
Yeah. Trying to look at it.
Not moving. Not that you can tell. Not from like staring at it for 15 seconds. Roll an investigation check. I said 15. I meant like 5. Are you happy with your 17, Rena the Destroyer?
Yes.
Okay. With your 17 investigation check, you're looking at the thing again. It doesn't look like it's moving. Doesn't seem like anything's happening.
Just shake her head then.
Hey, on the bright side, you didn't slice your hand open with the investigation check, so we call it a win.
I'd say that's a win. I mean,
I tried really hard,
the last in that 2 investigations.
That long amount of time that we were gone to forget that, but thanks for the reminder.
Elijah, do you want to like come in at this point? You want to be involved? You want to be here?
Was it up to me the whole time?
Yeah.
Oh, then no. Sure. Yeah.
Welcome to the
I'll
crew.
walk in like, what up? I got a big chicken.
Okay. Is it from the thrift shop?
Yeah.
Wade?
Is that Wade?
I didn't know Wade
Oh
was
my
here.
god.
That's so cursed. What is that, bro?
Did you make that? Did treadmill make that?
Treadmill mate. Come on.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Do I have identify? I do. I forgot. It's been a while since I looked at the sheet.
So you just walk in, don't say anything, and cast identify?
Well, it's gonna take me 10 minutes to cast it. So, but what are you two looking at?
I don't know, this tiny
She's, like,
little
holding it.
creatures things. I think.
Where did you find that?
You see the
Some
chest.
bats.
Oh, in the
It's
chest.
next,
Of
yeah.
course.
Chest is obviously very different.
You want me to look at it?
You would notice, I feel like, if you glanced at it.
The chest?
Yeah, because I didn't close it or anything. It's just sitting there.
Have I seen it before?
You have
Yeah.
in the
Oh, I saw it on
temple.
top of the temple. Yeah. Well, let's investigate this little wormy thing.
It's a sponge.
Yeah, but it's gonna be a worm. I'm calling it. 21.
Staring at it, looking at it very closely, even playing with your monocle.
Such a bad roll.
You're welcome to modify it.
No, it's okay.
You believe it's also, again, not moving. It's not respirating. It's not shivering. It's not squelching. It's not rolling. It's not doing anything.
Just a sponge.
Just a sponge.
Ophios, this is just a sponge. Unless you think there's some magics in it.
There is. And he'll say what he saw. And he explains why he thought it was alive, whatever that was, Scott.
We're not gonna eat it, Anna. Fuck. You mind if I cast some rituals on it? See what I can find?
Sure.
Sure. She'll go to hand it over.
Great. I'm gonna need like half an hour. Yeah, I was gonna start with detect magic, but I'll just skip that, and I'll ritual cast identify on it. Oh, but I have to touch it. Oh,
Yeah,
touch it.
she'll hand it to you.
Okay. So you guys identify on it. Go ahead and roll me a medicine check, sir. Would you like to modify that?
Yeah, I would. Yay, 21.
You come to the same exact conclusion that Ophios came to with his detect magic and that. Oh, no, actually, sorry. My apologies.
I rolled a 19 on medicine. He rolled a 21 now.
That's not a big difference.
So what was it saying? So the sorry, my wife's just texting me because I just upgraded the Wi-Fi. She seems to be struggling with it. So
Women.
No. We had issues with this before, which is why it took me a month to fucking fix it because I didn't have time. So anyways, the with your you 21 total, with your identify, you're actually able to identify the fact that this right here is definitely a receptacle of life. There's no question in your mind, this is a receptacle of life. It's designed to be. However, you don't
The life
believe that it's
sponge?
one life inside there. You think that it's probably many lives inside there.
Like a soul sponge?
No, not souls, lives. Like living
life
organisms.
Lives you?
Oh. Ugh.
Is it like an egg?
Could be an egg. Yeah, I'll share my findings with the group. Well, Ophios, yeah, I think you were right. It's definitely alive, or at least there's something living in it. Maybe thousands of lives in it. Do you want to put it back?
I don't think we've ever put anything back into the chest before.
We've put stuff in
Yeah,
the
you
chest
put stuff
before.
Have we? Oh, we did. Yeah, we did.
Not put stuff
Okay.
back, but you've put stuff in the chest before.
Oh,
Yeah.
separate things. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, and then never were seen again.
Kingmaker had them.
No, they're gone forever.
Thronekeeper had them.
I won't lie. It's like a 2 out of 10 for the chest this time. Usually we
doesn't
get better
seem like-
stuff.
Ophios' thing said it wasn't like bad. It wasn't gonna take anything from you. It wasn't like. So I don't see what your concern is.
What use of it?
So
Or is it
Ophios would
to
simply
us?
say, based on what I was able to read off of it doesn't seem to be negatives. I don't see anything worrisome.
Ophios, I think you might be too young to be a father. And I'm not going to take care of it.
Alpheus is like, can we keep it?
But if you want to hold on to it, I'll let you. Just whatever comes of it's your own problem. Or we can put it back.
We can only open the chest once a day,
will-
right?
Ophios will take it.
Look with the ticking time bomb, Tyler.
I don't know what it is, so.
I mean, Neil got sent to the Shadow Realm because in season 1 he looked under a bed. So this is this is definitely a risk for you. But
Wow.
you know what? You take it.
He doesn't see anything wrong with it.
Then we move on.
Should be fine.
Yeah.
Should I try getting something else from the chest?
You can.
So I could go for the other side, see what's on that side. Or try the same side again and see if there's something else or if the same thing.
The sponge with 1,000 dead lives.
Endless sponges. All right. Well, I will try to reach into the chest again.
Okay. So you, which side do you reach into? The light side or the dark side?
I'll stick to the light side.
Because you went to the light side last time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So could you go ahead and roll me a D100 again? But this time, instead of it being messy, Tyler, you can roll me the D100.
Sure. $81.
Ooh, that is much nicer. One moment, please.
So it does make a difference?
Yeah. 1 second. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. You find a seed. Literally a seed. When you reach into it and you pull it out, it is exactly what you think it is. A seed.
Way up your ass, Morty. Way up there.
She'll hold it and she'll just say, sigh. She'll just say,
Oh, Rita. Last time I thought you reached into the, for some reason, even though I gave you results of positive, I described something as being negative. And I do apologize. When you reach in, it's not like sucking away your life. It did not take away 2 of your HD. I'm so sorry about that. It actually gave you 2 additional HD. So instead of being at 6 out of 8, you should be at 10 out of 8. My apologies. I'm sorry about that.
No, that's okay.
And so you reached into it a second time. So you reached into it a second time. Instead of being at 10 out of 8 HD, you're actually at 15 out of 8 HD. So you add 5 more.
Sounds not
Be
good.
careful, you don't want to.
Could you just make me a Constitution save? Don't worry.
Okay.
And don't forget your new barbs. Increase that by 1.
Does it?
No, that was a joke.
Oh my god.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got her.
I
Rita,
think this is where I die.
you reach into it, and immediately, as soon as you reach into it, you grab the seed, you pull it out, you're like, what the hell? It's almost like one of those, super sharp itches. Like all of a sudden, you're like, Jesus. Oh, that was itchy. Oh, that was suddenly so itchy. You know those? You've had those, right?
Mm-hmm.
You live in a desert. You've, of course, had those. It's dry down there. So anyways, you feel that, And then you feel it somewhere else and somewhere else. You feel it all across many different parts of your body. And you finally pull your arm out with the seed in your hand. You're in with a bit of the goop tripping off of it. You look down and you can actually see literally cracks across your skin. You can imagine Ophios and Elijah are both like, Rena, as you see like cracks, like fissures, like almost like spider marks coming throughout your skin that have a bit of a glow to it.
Oh, cool.
Like
What's his name?
Like who?
From Thronekeeper. Will's character, Oscar.
Oh, sorry. I was like, who? But pale white glows.
Okay.
It's all throughout your body, like different spots. It's not like it's overtaking your body, but definitely not one or two. You know?
Cool. That's cool. It's a cool new development.
How does your character react? She go, oh, cool.
She doesn't really know. Yeah, she doesn't really know what to do. I mean, she'd freak out, probably drop the seed or whatever. Because she's not really focused on that. I don't know. I mean, she would just be like, what the fuck? Elijah, have you seen this before?
You just see Ophios's eyes are really big.
I'm assuming I haven't seen this before. I could roll for it. I'm gonna roll Arcana or something?
No, you've definitely never seen this before. You have no idea what this is.
I have no
And
idea
it's
what
like
this is.
spreading or...
No. As soon as you pulled your arm out, it stopped.
Oh.
I could try identifying it for you again. Oh, I clicked it. I was trying to look at it. If I can do it more than once a day.
So do you just say, oh, do you just like take the seed and start casting? Do you not even say anything to her? You're just like, huh.
Well, I mean, if it's related to the seed, then
I didn't think it was related to the seed. I thought because she basically dropped it.
I wasn't looking. I have observed and I
it's
was, of course, looking. All right.
You know they haven't played in a month if they're like, oh, your character looks like it's dying. Huh.
Oh, well.
She was overdue. She had it coming.
Like Scott, she has a +8 to her Constitution save. This is on her. Okay. Look, this is on her at this point.
If she dies, she dies, apparently.
Tyler's like dibs on the armor, you know?
Oh, God.
Maybe I should
More than
cast...
just that, there's some weaponry there that he'd be interested in.
They're ready to scavenge shit for my body, man.
Oh, no.
It's all
All right.
Dibs on the axe.
Put a 50-50, okay?
To be fair, though, family does the same thing. It's like, oh, grandma, dibs on the ring. You know? Like,
Oh, God.
what, you think your grandkids aren't going to do that?
What grandkids?
Well played.
Oh, you haven't heard?
Yeah, I thought Cryptic
We all
didn't tell
know.
you. Did Cryptic tell me before you?
Yeah, we all know.
We're pregnant. Reno.
God damn it!
Reno, we're pregnant.
Really, we said it on
Fratricide
How
is
stream
true.
last
dare
week.
you?
We're having an egg.
You didn't want to tell me?
It's a sponge, damn it. It's a sponge. Yeah, I can't help you. Can I cast
Cool.
insight on her arm? Or not insight, sorry. Can I cast identify on her arm?
It's not just her arm, it's her body, but you
On her body?
You want to like, do you like say anything before you just start casting a spell on her?
Hold still.
Can I roll Arcana?
Okay.
I would have still had Detect Magic up.
Unfortunately, it won't help you in this scenario. It's not Loper magic, and it's not standard magic where you can just like, oh, I know what kind of magic this is. This is something literally otherworldly. It's
There goes
outside of your
Michael.
character's realm of understanding.
Innate magical knowledge.
Yeah.
Well, good news, Rena. Now we really got to find you a mage.
Oh wow.
Or a cleric, I guess. Because I don't know if they can help you, but they could pray for you.
Well,
I have a thing that I personally would say, but my character would not know or say.
oh.
So
I mean, what do I get off of this? Like,
Rena,
other
you
than
were
being in
very green all of
pain?
a sudden.
Scott, like,
clip
can
it.
I
You
roll
guys can
something?
have so much fun with that. Clip it quick.
What?
Screenshot.
why is your screen?
Rena, you're so green.
Snap. Snipping tool. Quick.
Rena, someone put jello
What
over your
is
camera.
this?
Yes.
What the hell?
Did the snap camera
for
open a
treadmill
green filter?
Copy.
There's something that you're able to do through Zoom, Scott, or did Rena do this accidentally?
No, I
What
did
happened?
not. I did not do this. No.
Should fix that.
Happened? How did this happen?
Rena, you look a little sickly.
I don't feel so good.
You look really
How
green.
did this happen?
I don't know. I think it might be
Did you eat broccoli before you
aliens.
came?
Actually, I did.
Well, that could be related. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
So no, wait. So you're telling me I'm not only like sick in the game, I'm sick in real life too?
Well,
Damn.
Rena, I always thought you were mad sick, y'all.
Zoom? It's somebody saying it's Zoom.
Well, how do we fix it?
No, it's
Scott did that.
No, it's 100% on Rena's side.
No, it's not.
No, Rena, remember this happened to you before.
No, it did not.
No, this
You're
happened to
gaslighting her,
Josh.
Scott.
No, this happened to Josh before. That's right. It was Josh that it happened to. Oh my God! And we have no idea. Wait. Oh, I know what it is. Rena, do you have a program that you run your camera through before it goes into
Yeah.
Zoom? And I don't mean
he's
Snap
doing
Filter. I
Snap,
mean
yeah.
something else.
No.
Like you're not using an LG software or whatever.
No. It's just no, it doesn't open that.
So if when you click on your next to stop video, you press the up arrow, it straight up says HD Pro Webcam C920.
I have an important question. Cryptic, do you have a radiation detector? I think you need to walk in that
The
room
Geiger counter's off the charts.
with your.
I don't
your-
know, it's not on here. I don't have it open through Logitech.
Rena, just put
So-
on
so-
the
so when
camera
you
slider and
when you
have
press-
Cryptic walk in.
Hold on.
Fix it.
When you press select the camera, what camera does it say?
Here, let me
You know what it is? You got a new GPU that Cryptic installed, and he didn't know what he was doing, and he messed everything up. Isn't that right, Cryptic? You
Waiting
broke
for
it.
Rena to come back as green. Hey guys, it's not
Oh,
Rena.
it's fine. It's actually, you
Rena.
fixed it. You
It's
fixed it.
Rena.
Damn it, it actually did fix.
Did it? No. Oh, it fixed.
Yeah, I was gonna pretend like it was and then move forward, but
Wait,
it actually did fix it.
Cryptic, did you get the 3080?
Oh yeah, he found one.
Like, he found one?
Found one. What?
Mhm.
Oh my
What are you getting?
God.
A 3080.
He
What's
bought
a
a 3070 and a 3080. I can't
It's
even
new
find
graphics
one.
card.
TI 3080. Is that what you're saying?
It's really cool. Yeah.
RTX 3080.
RTX.
RTX 3080. I'm looking it up right now. I don't know what it is.
I can't even buy them.
I thought you did that on purpose to my camera. I had no idea that that's what was happening. That's
No,
so weird.
It's usually the digital processor in between the two.
Well,
Alright.
time to get a new camera.
All right. So, anyways,
That's weird.
what do you currently have for a graphics
It's a
card?
lot. Oh, well,
Didn't he just put the 3070 in
we
your
just
computer?
put the 3070 in, yeah.
Yeah.
But then he found the 3080, and he's like, "Hi, guess what? We're getting
And
the
it's not
3080."
Can you still
Founders
return the other
Edition?
one?
Yeah, I think he's either gonna return that one or we're gonna sell it to somebody.
Oh, that's no.
No.
Well, I mean, honestly, Rena, if you're gonna play some powerful games, just plug them both into your motherboard.
I need a new processor too.
I mean,
It's
processors
a
are
lot of
expensive.
parts
Well-
that I need.
What-
Scott doesn't really work like that because they're two different cards.
but they're both
It would
N-
need,
NVIDIA,
yeah.
though. They're not
Yeah.
compatible.
You'd have to run the game can only go to one card at a time unless they're the same card, in which case they can act as one card.
Oh, I
So
didn't
since
know
the 3070 and the 3080, you'd have to run two different games.
I thought because they were both NVIDIA and of the same series, the 3000 series, that they would be able to be compatible together.
No.
I
That's too
don't
bad.
know if my stuff is compatible with the current graphics card. Otherwise, I'd probably take it. Rena.
I think I have the 1080. I don't know. We've talked about it 100 times before. Doesn't really matter.
Probably do.
Yeah, because I got it like 4 years ago, so it's a bit older now.
I have a 2070 mini.
Mini?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's 2 fans instead of 3.
Oh, gotcha. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So, anyways, hi. It's not a thing anymore. Anyways, really? You can't put them side by side anymore? Because like I'm pretty sure my computer alone can hold 3 of them. My motherboard can hold 3. Like you could stack them 3 deep if you wanted to. Because I've seen builds when I first.
You can do
It
that,
doesn't matter.
but-
This doesn't matter.
You can't run the same game on all 3 at once. There'd be 3 different instances. You have to open one for each hardware.
Well, it's fine. It doesn't matter.
You could run
Conversation-
OBS on one and then a game on another, and then
Yeah,
you wouldn't take
yeah,
a frame
yeah.
hit. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. But that doesn't matter. Again, we can move on. So Rena, you reach in, you pull the thing, you drop it. they kind of react a little bit. They have no idea, like Tyler was saying, in their intrinsic knowledge of magics and so on and so forth, kind of what happens. And Elijah, being calm, cool, and collected, says, stay still, and just immediately starts casting a spell on you.
She's like freaking out, kind of just, but like not moving. Just like, okay, I guess.
I feel like that's, if I ever LARPed, that's how I'd have to cast spells. I'd just sit there, just like straighten my legs, extend my feet out, and do one of these, like a.
That's how you cast spells.
Well, you bounce higher than you jump, Scott.
Can't wait till we see each other again, Messy. Can't wait till we see each other again. I'm gonna give you a nice big hug, and it won't be a Tyler hug. Tyler, Tyler, Messy's clearly casting Identify to try to figure out what's going on by trying to identify the actual magics or whatever involved. You can actually assist him and give advantage on the Arcana check that he's about to roll. That being said, who has the better Arcana check between the two of you?
Probably you. Mine's a 4.
And who has the better medicine check?
Mine's a 0 on medicine.
Okay, who's gonna roll which one then? Because
You
you
have
roll
a-
both with advantage.
You have what on Arcana?
I have 4 on Arcana. And
Wait,
a
with your headband?
0. Yeah, 4 on Arcana. I'm not proficient in it.
Oh.
4 on Arcana and 0 in medicine.
Okay, so I have 5 higher than you on Arcana and 4 higher than you on Medicine, so I should probably roll Arcana to min-max this. Plus, it makes more sense that I'd roll the one I'm better at in RP.
Sure.
Go ahead. You boys
Both
roll.
are advantage?
Who's first? Yep, who's first?
Mr. Messy's always first.
What?
You can't be
first.
messy unless he goes first.
Oh, okay. Am I rolling with normal or what? I couldn't hear you.
We
Just coughing.
both have advantage, is what Scott
Correct.
said.
Okay.
Well, that advantage is helpful. Do you want to modify that?
Oh God.
Poor Tyler. All right. So do you want to modify that? Holy shit! +9.
Yeah. I guess I will.
I'm
Just
not
try to-
modifying mine.
Try to beat that 20. Nope. Of course not.
I mean,
Well, Rena, go ahead and start drafting up a new character just in case. Yeah.
you have no idea exactly what happened. Again, you guys have no idea. Rena, it stings a little. It burns a little. It's definitely very itchy, but you actually feel invigorated. Like you just had 5 espresso shots and a cup of coffee. You know, like you feel like you're ready to go. You feel like invigorated. You feel like I'm good. I'm great. Let's get this done. As a matter of fact, while they're trying to cast this 1-minute spell and discuss what's going on with you, you can imagine you're getting very antsy. Like trying to sit through, I don't know, a slam poet reading after doing 3 lines of coke. Like, yeah, this is definitely the setting for this scenario right now.
Oh God. Okay.
Does she still have cracks on her body, like scar marks or anything?
Yes. Oh yeah,
But
absolutely.
they're like glowing.
Yep, they're glowing and everything. What y'all
Hey,
do?
Scott,
Anyway, let's leave.
I
Yeah.
have this interesting amulet of healing retribution.
Okay. Yeah.
Will that do anything?
What does it do again? Remind me. It's been a hot minute.
I can either sacrifice my health to give another person health, or I can use it to pull health from somebody else to heal myself.
You could certainly try that.
I'm not attuned to it though, so I don't know if I can use it yet.
So you can't do a thing.
I have a different idea, but I don't know if my character will do it. Meta-wise, I want her to reach into the other side of the chest.
I mean, I was thinking of that too, honestly, because it only happened after she reached into the lighter side. So maybe reaching into the opposite side would reverse what happened. What can I roll like an insight for that, or like what?
Nope, that's not an insight. That's just you as a PC trying to make a decision.
You can roll for yourself to make a decision. I personally feel like my character wouldn't. He would think of that because it's like he thinks necrotic, light, dark, but I don't think he's paying enough attention to understand any depth of this to where he would suggest that.
I mean, based on her decision to just choose from the same side twice and then that happens, it would make sense to just try to reverse it by putting her hand through the other side.
It's like if you spin,
but I don't know.
If you spin like 6 times to your left, you get a little dizzy. But if you spin like 60 more times to your left, you get really fucking dizzy. But if you just spin a couple more times to your right, it actually pretty much counters most of the dizziness. That's what you're shooting for here. I spun too much to my left. I want to spin a little to the right. I got you.
No, it sounds like a bad idea now. I don't think I should do that.
Why not? I'm not even
Nope.
joking. Like real life, that works.
We're
Have you
gonna
ever done
abandon
that
the
before?
chest. No, close
Rena,
the
that does-
chest.
No, wait. Have you never done that before?
Have you not done that, Rena?
I mean, I
That
have, but
legitimately
it
works.
well,
It does.
Why don't you show me right now, Tyler?
I can't. I have headphones on.
Oh, okay. Now he's got headphones in.
I feel like I've been doing too much. You know, Rena's been doing the most.
Hey,
she
you-
just needs to
you
stop
do-
doing
you
things,
do
and she'll
whatever
stop
you want.
fucking herself up, dude.
Fine. I'll do something to you.
Okay,
Let's just leave. Let her run around outside for a little bit.
just burn off the energy.
Ophios is focusing on using teleportation magic, and all of a sudden he uses this new type of teleportation, and you get hit with a wave of necrotic energy, as does Elijah.
You're doing that in the inn.
And people die.
No.
Don't do that.
I'm not doing that. I'm making a joke.
Okay, I mean, the only thing she would say is, listen, I don't know what we're gonna do about this, but I cannot stay here. And she's kind of like bouncing like her or like tapping her like foot
Wait.
or whatever, or like tapping her like arm, you know, like really antsy, just kind of like, I gotta go. Let's go. Let's get out of here. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we
Let
just
me
gotta,
hit you
we gotta
with
go.
that 1d6 necrotic damage from my
She runs out the out the inn.
Is Rita?
He's like, I swear it'll work. Here, come back. I leave the inn.
Okay. So you just kind of like, and you walk away, leaving the two of you behind at the open chest and the seed on the floor that she dropped. Also the sponge.
The sponge is in Ophios' hand,
Mm-hmm.
and he has put it in his pocket.
Okay.
Probably wrapped in something, because is it dry or is it wet? Is
I
it
mean,
like a wet
if you-
sponge
if
or
you give
just
it-
like a dry sponge?
It doesn't feel wet until you like squeeze it a little bit. Like I imagine you don't squeeze it much unless you say otherwise, but like you squeeze it like a little bit and it feels like a secretion comes out of it. But then if you like just let it sit there, it seems to reabsorb the secretion. Like a sponge does. So I guess a wet sponge, but your fingers don't get actively wet unless you apply pressure.
Weird. Nope, he'll just put it in his pocket, I guess. It's that, or he puts it in his backpack, one of the pockets of his backpack.
Yeah, you can just slide it into your pocket, no problem. No big deal. Okay, what do you do? Yondus? Nope. Elijah?
Shh, don't give it away. I'll leave. Bye.
Oh, you don't
You're
do
not
anything with the
looking
seed?
at the seed?
It's just a seed.
I mean, Ophios will go towards the seed if he...
And by go towards the seed, you mean you bend down and pick it up?
Yeah.
It's a seed. You have Detect Magic on. Use Detect Magic.
What do I roll for this one?
Arcana check, Sir Manboy, sir. Wow, that rolled for like 60 minutes.
Yeah, and it rolled from a 20 to a 14 to a 6 at the end.
Sorry, sir. That's where it sits. So it's the 10 result total. Chat can't really see because it's on top of the result. With a 10 total, you unfortunately don't know what it is. But maybe Elijah would know.
Elijah's, where are you going?
Can he cast again?
What's this?
Identify is a ritual cast spell, is it not?
It is.
Yeah, so you can actually focus on it for 10 minutes, and for 11 minutes you can cast it as a ritual spell.
Yeah, sure, Ophios. I'll take a look at your seed.
Ew.
Oh, yeah.
That was really dirty.
Wow.
Ophios, you're gonna have a nice litter of puppies in about 5 years.
No, he's like, your count is low.
You need to eat more chicken.
You're right. It's only one, Scott.
It's like, how much pickle juice and what is it? Mountain Dew do you consume?
Mountain Dews?
He
What's
does the
Mountain
dew.
Dews?
So, fly by night's the Mountain Dew. Old reference. So you
You gonna do any rolls for this?
you are going to roll for me Arcana check. Usually you get advantage, but Ophios looked at it on his own, so as opposed to applying, you guys just get your own separate checks. And you can't roll above a 10. You suck. Okay, 18 is not so horrible, at least. It's not horrible.
Thanks.
You're welcome. So one of the things that you get off of this is definitely powerful conjuration magic, specifically leading towards healing. Because healing is conjuration magic.
A
Ophios,
seed that heals.
this is a seed of powerful healing, but it kind of looks like a bean, doesn't it? Like a sensu bean. I was trying to come up with something for sensu, but I couldn't. Ophios, why don't you give this to Rena? She should heal right up.
It's a senpai bean. It's a senpai bean.
Ophios, why don't you give this to Rena and she eats it and she'll feel a lot better. She'll be all healed.
Are you allowed to say senpai?
Pretty sure.
Yes.
Okay, I wasn't sure if that was also banned.
You can still say virgin too, as long as you're not using it in context to where you're trying to attack somebody. You can also use the word simp as long as you're not using it in a way to attack somebody. They worded it very wrong and terribly in that town hall.
Oh, so they just rephrased it afterwards?
Yeah.
Oh,
How do you use
They're
simp
not
in a
banned
non-derogatory way?
oh, wow. I'm going to leave that one alone. Oh, that's awesome. How about this? I got one. I simp for my wife.
Okay.
Did anybody else feel uncomfortable with that?
Well, I was gonna say I simp for your wife too, but I didn't want to.
Wait, honestly, who wouldn't, dude?
I was like, don't do it, and then you were like, you're not gonna touch it. I was like, fuck.
Oh, that's awesome. So, anyways, let's move on. Shrimp.
So Elijah told you it's got powerful healing properties.
Yeah, give it
to
to
try
Rena.
to give it to me.
I'm joking, but don't say it. But if you want to do it, I won't stop you. She does have some nice stuff. We could split.
He'll probably
50-50.
basically take it and put it in his pocket, a different pocket than the sponge.
Ooh, yeah. Imagine if those two fused.
So you take the seed and put it in one pocket, you take the sponge, you put it in the other pocket, and you guys still have the open chest sitting there with the, it looks like a mirror, but apparently you can reach into it. A small amount of swirling light and a large amount of swirling dark.
I just closed it.
Yeah, after what happened to Rena, Ophios would close it.
Rena, where do you go?
I don't know. Probably she's not wanting to sit still, so
She's
she's
gonna
probably
go
just going
mine for ore, Scott.
Hey ho! It's not for fucking work!
Maybe.
She's like Minecraft speedrunning right now.
She's just running around. She went for a run. A little jog. She'll be back.
So Rena's character is currently a fitness junkie who did a couple bumps. All right, cool. Now, what are the two of you doing? Kind of like looking at each other. You close the chest. A couple moments later, it dissipates. It's just gone. And now there you are.
It doesn't just shrink down.
Remember, it's not like the chest expands. You never even have to take the chest out. You can kind of just like focus on the chest, and it just appears in front of you.
Oh, so
The
it's
chest never
still
leaves
on
your
Rena.
side. Yeah.
So it's still
Mhm.
on Rena.
Elijah will say, I almost forgot his name. I almost said Ophios. Elijah will say, we should probably go catch her, though.
I agree. Let me meditate on that.
All right, while you're meditating, I'll use the bathroom.
Okay. Cool. So,
I'm sorry. I'm very like dead and uncreative right now.
we haven't played in a friggin' month. We're all just kind of like trying to force it in. Should we take a break?
I actually do have to pee pretty
Yeah,
bad.
you take a pee, and
Go ahead, yeah.
I'm going to contemplate life choices. All right,
Or
let's
just word choices would be great too if
yeah.
you could just do that.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
Like for once in your life, maybe.
Listen, okay? It's not my fault you're delicious.